The operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Our troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I've been some young bucks coming after my championship belt. Really putting the pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all of you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece. Attack list.
Strider 1, return lines to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Strider 1 has been shot down.
Our troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I've felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. Really putting the pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and run the score a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all of you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece.
Strider 1, return lines to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute. Ah, it's real funny.
Evading enemy missile. I'm taking fire. Still throwing cannons. They got a lock on you, Strider 1.
This one's wide open. Miss, target's still active.
Dodge that missile. I'm taking damage, but I'm good to go. Attack missed.
Our ground forces are now moving to capture Farbanti Reconstruction Park. They're already engaged with the enemy. It seems the enemy was fast to detect them. They could use some air support.
Bandit acquired. Initiating attack.
Time for a quick hit and run.
Get away from that missile! Attack did not hit. Attacking from behind my target.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Careful. The ruins of sunken ships make these waters shallow. And you're back. Where it's right. Okay.
Strider 1, hostile gunning for you.
Fox 2. close. We need to split our forces in two and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other one.
Roger.
Look out. Missile closing.
Target destroyed.
The missile took out a lot of armaments. The enemy's striking back with everything they've got.
Fox 2. APC eliminated.
Target locked.
Now I'm iced up. Wonderful.
Strider 1, AA gun destroyed.
Okay, Trigger. Silver Bridge is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
Let's go.
Wilco. That's something.
Target acquired. Missile evaded.
The enemy is torn out. Unfair. We've got flies buzzing around our heads. Don't take your eyes off them.
Fox 2.
The enemy has escaped.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
We'll push out to it. High drinking our favor. Hey, enemy on your tail.
I need to get away. Thinking. Take some action.
Bandit has a lock.
We need to reform our ranks.
We need more air support. We can't hold the bridge much longer without it. Breaking lock. It's evading. Lock 2. Attack missed. Call reinforcements! Damn it! Should have done it sooner! Not just on water. This plan will be a success.
Keep an eye on your radar. All it takes is one missile and you're history.
Something we can do. Enemy on your rear! You're mine!
Missile away.
I can't get away! Bailing out!
Missile hit.
Fatigue is starting to set in. Maintain your composure. We're almost through this.
Hang in there. This battle isn't over.
Target acquired.
We have them on the run.
It's no use! We have to retreat! You're mine!
Conditions keep changing. This battle is ugly.
The harder the battle, the less likely it goes according to plan.
Enemy reinforcements on radar. Take them out.
Hostile forces coming out in HQ. We don't have enough units to hold them.
Split up. The longer this drags on, the greater our losses.
Roger that.
It's a big base. You're mine!
This is the start. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they get approached.
shot.
5 minutes remaining.
I'm taking combat vehicles to watch out. They're supposed to fall into the enemy's air support.
Missile.
Pay attention, break!
Missile. Missile.
These guys just won't give up.
The enemy is showing signs of fatigue. Deal the final blow.
Eyeball, Tucker 2-4. Requesting fire for raid. Coordinates 2294-5002. Targeted enemy MBT formation. Fire for effect with your strongest rounds. Longcaster, this is base 1. We'll handle the rest.
All aircraft, move on to assist other units.
Thanks, LRSSG. We'll take it from here. Eyeball to Tucker 2-4. Bracketing is complete. Fire for effect. Roger. Main firing detected. Azimuth 2670. Elevation 237. Prepare the volley. Fire. You can see just how hard we're pushing from up here. Reduce altitude. Fly between the buildings. And impact. Tucker 2-4. Don't easy on our eardrums next time. Thanks for the fire support.
Missile.
Target locked.
Stop these guys before somebody lights a fire under our asses.
Target destroyed.
Missile.
Your air support considerably weakened organized resistance from the Erusian army. Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through.
Understood. Understood.
All right.
Understood. Understood. Understood.
That plane showed up.
Strider 3, Fox 2.
3 minutes remaining. We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy. Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down, then move on to the next.
Missile. Missile.
Finish them off! The enemy is exhausted, but we will be too before long. This is the
Missile.
amphibious command ship Ptarmigan. The enemy ships in this area are part of the sunken ruins now. Landing party is on its way to HQ.
Missile.
Pay attention, break!
Missile. Mission 0. Missile. 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 Missile.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Bandit has a lock.
0.
Sorry, but I won't be fish food.
Don't stop!
2 minutes remaining. Fox 2.
I'll keep the enemy boats moving. Finish them off while they're on me.
Missile.
Missile closing in on me. Strider 1, watch your tail.
Don't let them through.
Watch your remaining missiles.
Missile.
Target acquired.
Strider 1 is hit.
Stall warning.
You did really well out there. This is sure to bring an end to the war. You'll be heroes.
Missile.
Don't know what medals they've got for you, but if you want one, come back in one piece.
almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? 'Cause I'm buying.
Roger that. Man, don't jinx us.
Ah, you're right. New bogies. No, 5 Su-30s inbound.
It's Mr. X.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are in a different level. Don't underestimate the rest of them either. This should prove to be fun. What do you mean? It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
Missile.
Nailed down.
Missile.
Locked on. Go down.
Missile.
Missed.
Missile.
Cyclops 1, launching missile.
Missile.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Missile.
They have a lock on you. Shake them.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, missile away.
Missile.
Not bad. As good as Wood says. Their teamwork is somewhat lacking.
Missile.
Cyclops 3, I'm in hit. I gotta eject. Take him out one by one. Cyclops 3 is bailed out safe. Don't worry, he's gonna make it.
Excellent.
Missile.
Listen, Trigger, real talk. We keep this up, someone's not gonna fall. I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X. What? Locked on.
Missiles depleted.
Missile.
All right, he grabbed a bait. Time to take him for a ride.
Ammunition 0.
Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Wait for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger. My boys won't let you have it. They shot down Strider 1.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are at a different level. But don't underestimate the rest of them either.
Missile.
This should prove to be fun. What do you mean? It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst. Locked on. It was the escorts this season.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Missed!
Missile.
Ships are stuck. Fighters are coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Shake it, bandit. Evaded. Don't go at it alone. 2 or more on each target. You're working with the pilots. Don't let yourselves be distracted. Focusing on the leader. I'm hit! On my target's back. Find the punch and stay focused. You've still got a monster to slay. Target locked.
Mr. X is eating through the Ocean forces.
No. Who are these guys?
I have a lock. Box 2! Box 2!
Cyclops 2 is hit!
What's this guy eating? A Twilight?
Missile hit.
Seymour, your plane has had it. Eject. Forgive me. Good luck. Attack missed. Taking fire. Hang in there. This battle isn't over.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Time to take him for a ride.
Target is hit.
Nice, fine. Give him one more. Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Wait for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger, but my boys won't let you have it. Taking fire. Enemy has a lock on me.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Wiseman, watch your tail!
Stall warning.
Why didn't that hit?
Taking evasive action.
Missile inbound! Evade!
You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. He wasn't a bad pilot.
Wiseman, missile closing!
I'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Wiseman! Eject already, Wiseman!
I'm sorry, Count. This plane's loaded.
Wiseman, stay strong. We're not done here. Cyclops 2, you've got the lead. Wiseman! Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead.
Stall warning.
I can't do it. Trigger should take command. The duty is yours. That's impossible. Do it. Damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
We'll go count.
Damn, I can't seem to find an opening.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Caution. Caution. Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
These guys are way out of my league. I can't even get in close to them.
Shaking bandit.
Strata 1, Fox 2. Missile hit.
Damn.
Now go finish the job.
Get this to range, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can. My radar suddenly turned off.
What is it? Respond.
My data won't update.
My HUD is
Damn it.
glitching out.
What was that?
I've lost radar contact. What's up?
Look at the sky. Towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No. Maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Farbanti's now under Ocean control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Usia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army. With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power. HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself.
There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
It's Erusian! Shoot it down!
Trigger, that one's Ocean. Do not attack before target identification is complete.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock.
Caution. Pull up.
The city under martial law, gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Did you hear me? That was friendly fire!
Three Strider Squadron's IDs.
Pull up.
And, hand me that sandwich. You cannot fire on a target until it's ID'd. Don't let it happen again. Missile away.
That unknown must be an enemy! We're the only Ocean forces in the area!
Not good. Even Trigger's firing on allies in these conditions. Aborting mission.
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock.
Caution. Pull up.
The city under martial law, gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and, hand me that sandwich.
Which faction is the head of our organization? We need to know at once.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed. Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you. Understood.
Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
It's Erusian.
They aren't responding aggressively.
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier.
Destroyed. Fox 2.
Caution. Pull up.
Somebody take out those Allied planes behind us. We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes. We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
Lancaster, we're taking fire from the vehicles ahead.
Foe warning. Foe warning. Caution.
Attention, Ocean forces. Your target is carrying a peace envoy.
Hold your fire! I repeat, hold your fire!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
not connect.
Attack missed.
Stall warning.
Caution, enemy has a lock.
Caution. Pull up. Missile. Missile.
Strider 4, Fox 2.
On my target sail.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Attack missed.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy is locked on. Breaking.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Missile.
Leaving our country. Further environment. Breaking away. Missiles closing on me.
Missile.
Strider 1 is into the clouds.
Missile.
Locked on. Go down.
Missile.
Wait.
Missile.
General managed to convince them.
Missile.
Those that protect General Lafarge are the real Patriots. Onward!
There's a vehicle up ahead. It's gonna ask us to pay a toll. Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle. We'll go. Let's go.
We archived all the footage that we've shot when the communication networks come back online.
Missile.
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war.
Missile.
Missile closing! Break!
Missile.
Break!
Signs of the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
Missile.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Missile. Missile.
Hostile eliminated. That's the way to do it. It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
Vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals. Here comes the traitor, Lafarge. This is a wide net they've cast. They really don't want the war to end. Lafarge in that vehicle!
Pull up.
They've been set up in all the right places. We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us.
Stall warning.
We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile inbound!
Missile. Missile. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
That was too close for comfort.
Missile. Missile.
Turn right. No, wait, that goes into the ocean. Get them before they get us! We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Gruner Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the Radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean.
which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkin technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. For those of you listening in, am I wrong?
We're heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
Caution. Caution. Pull up.
Hostile has a lot. There are rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians.
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Helipad feeling. Just use someone to change the time. Thanks. We would have been toast.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 199er Delta Lima.
Shoot it down!
Strider 1 was shot down.
Rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians.
Acting suspiciously. Shoot it down.
Stall warning.
So what? Why are you getting a man inventory?
Missile. Missile. Caution.
It's Erusian! Shoot it down!
Enemy on your
Trigger, that one's Ocean. Do not attack before target identification is complete.
Fire on that vehicle.
Missile.
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
Taking fire from a friendly drone.
Missile.
Target acquired.
Missile. Pull up.
We're the only ones here on our side! Goddamn.
Missile.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile.
Unidentified aircraft in the drone.
Enemy on your back.
Missile hit.
Locked on bandit.
Those guys shooting up there, aren't they both Oceans?
Missile evaded.
We're taking fire. We can't hold off.
Strider 3 launching missile.
The drones aren't receiving my orders. Can we switch to UAV to slave mode?
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tanker.
No friendlies out there.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 199er Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Oh yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
You want us to wait and see if they're friendly?
Our captain's fall has led to another power struggle within the emergent military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
Listen up. From here on out, all aircraft are prohibited from taking off. We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
UAVs are acting strange. Their autonomous mode must be bugged. It's not the drones that are working. It's this Charlie Foxtrot.
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him. We're taking fire! Take care of them!
I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks. Prepare to fire on a moment's notice.
Missile. 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 Missile.
We're taking fire from our own allies. Is this place under rebellion too?
You radicals were so busy developing UAVs that you forgot to develop real pilots. You are a disgrace.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Missile. Missile.
Almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood.
Missile.
System failures caused friendly fire incidents among Osean forces. There are even rumors of penal units turning on their former allies.
Missile launched.
Regional forces in the center, south, and east struggle under stabilization of the nation. The Erusian government unified these groups, along with those trying to continue to make peace with Osean as rebels.
Our movement is restricted by an unidentified unit near our location.
Its ID is unusual.
Speaking with the commander.
Cease fire with the Ocean aircraft. General's orders.
It's Erusian military.
General, we still have drones at our disposal. It's too early for peace talks. Please, watch over the future from the high heavens.
Missile.
We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Falcon technology than just UAVs. Thinking IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Osean fighters. And then to assassinate Harling and put the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Falcon technology brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Lucy is responsible for Harley's assassination.
Talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
It's 3 strikes. Who's a member of the penal unit doing crying or playing?
Missile.
Bad news.
Missile.
Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day. Picking up!
Your plane will ice up if you stay in there too long.
Rider 1 is down.
If they don't respond, shoot them
Bad
down.
news.
Missile.
Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day.
The General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
Missile.
Target acquired.
Caution. Pull up. Missile. 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 Slow down. Slow down.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Pull up.
Missile away.
Missile. Missile.
Your plane will ice up if you stay in there too long.
Missile.
We're taking heavy fire. Concentrate your fire on the combat vehicle. We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing.
Missile.
How'd you last, Longcaster? We've been reached and we're here to help.
We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. Coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Welcome.
Officers from countries annexed by Erusia have taken multiple groups and declared independence.
Glad we waited. Don't worry. I'll let anybody through after you.
Almost at the rendezvous. Leave the rear to the others.
Understood.
The radicals truly believe boosting drone productions will make up for their losses. They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are hoping to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osea quickly.
Friendly down!
We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too.
Who do we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Erosion News Network.
Okay, let's go. We're getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. They should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board? He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No, unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait, unknown's attacking the girl's plane. Alpha, hold on tight.
Lancaster, permission to engage. Negative.
What?
It could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
ID complete. They're Erosion fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp. Uh-huh. Right, I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Careful, these guys are good. He's watching it. Wait, you don't think it's those Osean big shots too? I managed to catch a glimpse of the three strikes.
Mine.
Don't miss. Aim carefully.
No good. Shit. Trigger, what the hell are you doing?
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board? He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No, unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
NSA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait, unknowns attacking the girl's plane.
On contact.
Lancaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
It could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right, I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Rico.
Wilco.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Those guys are good.
Missile.
I managed to catch a glimpse of 3 strikes.
Don't miss. Aim carefully.
Behind the enemy. No good. Shit.
I'm in position. He's mine.
You're in my way.
Break.
Missile away.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Enemy missile closing. Breaking.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Strider 3 launching missile. I'm behind my target.
Enemy attack struck me. I'm still okay.
Target was not struck.
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... The drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Ocean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
Can't afford the MQ-99 launch. Our commands are on the river. They must be accessing it remotely. Which unit is behind this?
Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
To build something else entirely.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
Our drones headed this way.
Target acquired.
The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Clever.
Target was not struck.
Trigger, what the hell are you doing?
Strutter 1 has crashed.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Vulcan technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait, unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Alma, hold on tight.
Lancaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
It could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right, I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Captain, those guys are good. Wait, you don't think it's a little picture, too? I managed to catch a glimpse of the three strikes.
Nine.
Think.
Don't miss.
Aim carefully.
No good. Shit.
Bandit has a lock.
Missile.
They're in my way.
Star warning.
Enemy missile detected. Missile fired. Evading.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
Missile.
Mark 2.
Missile.
Enemy missile cruising. Breaking.
Target was not struck. Target acquired. Fox 2.
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... The drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort is a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Star warning.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Osean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
Missile. Missile.
We did what we could.
Missile.
Weapons free. We're cleared to attack the escort.
Missile.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
Missile. Missile.
Hey, it's not our fault we listen to reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
Star warning. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Can't afford the MQ-99's launch. Our commands are overridden. They must be accessing it remotely.
Missile.
Which unit is behind this?
Missile.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
Head this way. No. The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Clever.
Missile. Missile.
Target acquired.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy on your back.
Missile.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. minutes remaining.
Damn it! They don't have the drive they need.
Missile.
4 bandits left.
Missile.
There has to be a time when it should not function. But when?
3 bandits to go. 2 bandits left. Show them what you got.
They are after the data, aren't they?
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Enemy on your back. 1 bandit to go.
Missile. Missile.
Missile away.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. General's helicopters flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Ocean's army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Were you sent by the General's staff? No, we'd like you to send missiles! I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams.
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Ocean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Ocean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there's no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
"You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness."
Just what did you see here?
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Farbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want to do.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces.
I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APC.